Hello and welcome. My name is Art Jones. This is Story Formula for Business. We're in the Idea Lab and we're on the Sales Strategy tab. In sales strategy, we've talked about effective listening, and that's actually a little downstream from where we're going to be today. We're upstream at the beginning of any conversation that you might have with a prospective client. And today we're going to talk about the difference between what is an open-ended question and what a closed-ended question and why they're important. The importance of knowing the difference between open-ended and closed-ended is, in order to be a solution salesperson, in order to bring your problem-solving expertise to the prospective client, we have to first encourage the client, or the prospective client, to engage in dialogue with us, to tell us about their business, about the business opportunities, the business challenges. And we only do that by getting them to talk to us. And we get them to talk to us by asking open-ended questions that can only be answered with dialogue, whereas closed-ended questions can be answered with a yes or no, no dialogue. For instance, closed-ended question. Do you use technology like ours? No. Would you use a technology like the one I described? No. May I ask you how you're using the product you currently have in place? No. Can you give me more information about anything? No. Have you looked at other technologies like ours? No. Is there something specific about the product you're currently using that you don't like? No. Each of those questions is well placed. Each of those questions is asked with a closed-ended beginning. Do you, would you, may I, can I, have you, is there? All of those things result in yes or no output from your prospective client. Thus no dialogue, thus no discovery, thus no understanding of where the opportunities and challenges are. Thus, you as an expert problem solver never have the opportunity to engage. The flip side of that is to practice the business of open-ended questions, where you say, what aspect of the product you're currently using do you like most? Well, we like. How will you use the information that you've requested? Will you share it with your executive vice president or the CFO? I'll give it to the CFO because tell me how the two products that you're currently using have helped you and your department with day sales outstanding. Well, it's funny you should ask that question because each of those questions engender dialogue. Each of those questions are similar to the ones we asked when we were asking closed-ended questions, but we preceded those with tell me, how do, and what. Those are statements that can only be answered with dialogue. If we're going to be insightful and thoughtful problem solvers, we need to engage our prospective clients in dialogue to demonstrate our problem-solving expertise and our business acumen. So remember the difference. Closed-ended? No. Open-ended questions? Yes. And then put your effective listening skill sets on and you'll find your way to success sooner than later. So that's sales strategy for today. Open-ended questions and closed-ended questions and how to find your way to the top. Tune in again. We'll be talking next time about problem questions and situation questions. Bye for now.